Hi, I'm Emily from Baylily Bell
Hold on.
Tents.
I know everyone knows you're Emily from Baylily Bell Tents.
All right.
I'm Alan from Baylily Bell Tents, and today we're going to do it slightly different. Get out of that seat, please.
Okay. Stop dripping on the carpet.
Yes. So today, I'm Alan from Baylily Bell Tents, and what we thought is we'd have a chat with Emily about Baylily Bell Tents.
Why not?
Why not? So, Emily, give us a brief overview of you and Baylily Bell Tents, please.
So I'm Emily, as you probably have known from the millions of videos I've already done. I am the founder of Baylily Bell Tents. Alan has come along for the ride, really.
Absolutely.
And we are a family business based in Hampshire at the moment, providing glamping opportunities and outdoor weddings. We are, sorry, he's got coffee all down his nose. Can't take him anyway. We are a family-based business. We are Alan, Emily, Lydia Rose, who's 4, Benjamin, who is 2, and we have our newest member,
Joseph.
And how old is he, Alan?
Well, hold on. What day of the week is it? It's Wednesday, so he was 11 weeks yesterday?
Yes.
Yes. I'll come off it. You had to work it out as well. So
we started 6 years ago, and we provided glamping opportunities, and we swiftly realised that outdoor weddings were becoming the on-trend thing, didn't we?
Yes.
And we were becoming more than just tent putter-uppers. We were being asked, do we have props to supply? Could we contact hay bale suppliers? Could we help with lighting? Did we have this? And soon we kind of realised that we were becoming more than bell tents. We were more of outdoor wedding concierge service.
Definitely. It's probably also worth mentioning that up until recently, I've always worked with Emily on Baylily Bell Tents. Ultimately, she founded it. Mm-hmm. But I've also had a foot in a marquee company that specialised in weddings. 3 Men and a Marquee, for anyone who may have heard of it. Unfortunately, that's now closed down. Nothing really bad, just where life is.
You realised that Baylily Bell.
Oh yeah, realised Baylily Bell Tents is better. So now, absolutely. So that's when we talk about our experience and wedding concierges, because we were doing marquees, bell tents, and everything else.
And not only that, we've both got backgrounds in event management.
Yes.
I used to work for the Forestry Commission and used to work on large-scale events for the Forestry Commission, and you used to work for Events Company, didn't you?
Yeah, I was an event manager for a few years, and well, we could talk about everything else we've done as well if we really wanted to. But we save that for another day. We save that for another day.
One of those points is one year, I think 2012, we were guests at 16 weddings, weren't we?
We were.
In 1 year.
We were.
We went to a lot of
Hold on, wasn't one of those weddings really big though?
Oh, it's the best wedding ever.
That was our wedding, which was in a field. So in a field overlooking the sea down in Swanage. We try not to talk about it, actually.
Alan wore a yellow suit.
I wore a yellow suit.
So things that the business has done and what we're doing. So recently we have had a bit of a shake-up with the business. It's been going amazingly for the last 6 years, but we decided actually we could go bigger. We could go bigger. We have launched our new franchise, so we are now going national rather than just Hampshire and surrounding counties, which is really exciting, which means we can spread the colourful camping love throughout from the 4 corners of the country, can't we? Yeah. And in between. No,
it is really exciting because glamping, in our opinion, is still building as a trend, and as its involvement in weddings and just general family glamping and hen dos, etc. So being able to spread that out across the UK is really exciting, and we're really enjoying that, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. And what else? What's kind of new this year? Because the franchise, we started marketing at the back end of last summer. So what started in the past couple of days that I know you're itching to talk about?
Well, Alan. Well.
Well, oh right, is there something? Yeah.
We, for 2018, are launching a brand new blog site.
Yep.
Called, drum roll, there's no word when you need it.
Well, there's a table.
The Outside Bride.
The Outside Bride.
And the Outside Bride is going to be geared up to all of you lovely people who are intending on getting married in a field, in a woodland, on the beach.
What, outside?
Outside.
Outside. Yeah.
And it's,
sorry, can I interrupt? As a man, I need to interrupt.
You do this a lot.
No, I know. Bear in mind we're husband and wife. This happens a lot. It's called The Outside Bride. It's for brides and grooms, but the outside bride and groom does it, or anyone, any couples, but outside grooms doesn't rhyme. So it's only called The Outside Bride because that rhymes, but it's for anyone getting married.
Yes. And the blog and the Facebook group that we've created as well is going to be designed for everyone who wants to come and find out more about services and what to do about toilets and what to do about finding the ideal caterer, what questions you should be asking, basically everything we've been doing in the Baylily series, but on a much larger scale, and that's going to be national. In fact, I think it's open to everyone, so it could be any country if you're watching.
Well, of course it is. Yeah.
But that's launching. So our shiny new site is being designed as we speak, and that's going to be launched in the middle of January. So if you are a bride or groom who is looking to get married in an outdoor situation, well done. That's a good choice, by the way. We like outdoor weddings.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're getting married, I would suggest strongly that you come out and find us, because we're going to be helping you as much as we physically can to get as much information as you can to make sure you have the best day ever.
I know what, I've got an idea.
Yeah.
Why don't we release the Facebook group next week, and I'll put the link in this video.
Ooh, that's putting pressure on us.
I know. Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Yeah, Emily looked really nervous then. She didn't know I was going to say that. I suddenly thought, what the heck?
Okay, let's do that. So we will be launching the Facebook Outdoor Brides and Grooms site. Facebook group next week.
For people to be able to join in.
Lovely. And the site will be launched in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, a couple of weeks. It's being built as we speak, so it's not going to be long behind.
Fabulous.
That was exciting. So, we like to live by the seat of our pants here.
Yeah. So. Anything else you want to ask me, Mr. Interview Man?
Well, there was meant to be a bit more about Baylily Bell Tents, but
give me some quick fire questions.
Quick fire questions. So, top 3 things to think about if you're thinking of having bell tents at your outdoor wedding.
At your outdoor wedding, make sure you have space. We went to a wedding last year around May time where the father of the bride, bless his heart, assumed that the tents we were putting up were going to be about this big per tent.
Oh yes,
and we had 20 tents to go up in a space of about 10 metres square basically, and it wasn't going to happen. Our tents are the smallest tents are 5 metres, which means every tent needs a 7 metre footprint to incorporate ropes and stuff around the edge. So when you're thinking about that, think about your space. How many can you actually physically put onto your spot? If you're in a field, you've pretty much got most free reign, but think about if you're in a garden or if you're at a campsite, anything like that, make sure that your space is worked out so you can not oversell the amount of tents, because we offer a booking service where your guests can come and book their tents with us directly. If you don't know how many tents to release and you release 30, 40 or 50 to be sold, or to be hired, sorry, you might not fit that many on your site, and we'll be some very sad guests who won't be able to camp.
No, absolutely, and we're happy to help with, if you're not quite sure if your site's big enough, presuming it's within our area, we'll happily pop down and meet you, discuss bell tents and discuss laying.
We do that quite a lot. I mean, that's part of our package and our service really, is we're here to help you, just like we said, we're outdoor wedding specialists. We can really help you in terms of planning your site, complimentary site visit before you get there.
That's quite a big one actually, sorry, jumping in, is the layout of the site's really important. Thinking about parking, camping, marquees, catering, the bouncy castle, thinking about that layout and the proximity to power, facilities, exit and entrance is definitely worth that conversation with us.
And things like, you don't want lots of your tents to be put, if you're near a watercourse like a river or a lake or a stream, you get midges in the summer, making sure that we put them the other side of your field, and making sure that if you're parking cars, that you're not parking your cars on the furthest point of the field, because if we're in the UK at the end of the day, if we have torrential rain like we've had the last week or so, your field might get boggy. If you get 50 to 100 cars in that field, they need to get out again. So making sure you lay out your site in a good way, I think.
Definitely. And for me, you know what my favourite bit is when we're laying out the site, it's what way do you want the doors facing? It's so important.
It's the most common question we ask.
It is. Which way would you like the doors facing? And people go, it's like, well, when you wake up in the morning after the party,
do you want to look?
what do you want to see? Do you want to see the best man walking around in his pants, or do you want to see the stunning view that hopefully you've got?
Do you remember our wedding and my godfather George?
Yes.
He's a Scotsman.
Unfortunately, he wasn't the only person who you could actually tell this story about at our wedding.
Well, anyway, we woke up in the morning and he hadn't even quite made it to his tent in his kilt. He literally just had his legs hanging out of the tent, didn't he?
Yeah, there were a few who didn't make it back to their tent.
Just laying out on the ground.
Oh well.
let's look at the Isle of Wight instead.
Yes. Right, I think we're going to wrap it up there today, if that's
Okay,
all right. Emily, I'd like to thank you for joining us in the tent at
thank you,
Baylily
Alan.
Bell
Thanks for
Tents.
this opportunity to actually speak to you and
Yes.
not you having to talk over me. It's so nice.
No, I know. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching today.
Thank you very much, guys.
Link to the Outside Bride group will appear here next week.
No pressure.
So for everyone to click on and join in and ask questions and share experiences and all of those great things. If you are planning your wedding, good luck. Feel free to drop us a line. We'll help wherever we can. And as always, if you want to know more about Baylily Bell Tents, head to our website, www.baylilybelltents.co.uk, or have a look round here in our YouTube channel at some of our other videos.
I'm really impressed with him. Well done. You could do this more often.
I love it. You know I like talking. Right, thank you very much. Emily, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Hi everyone, we hope you enjoyed the latest Baylily Meets video. We've got loads more coming soon. If you enjoyed what you watched today and you want to watch more, you can click here to see more of the Baylily Meets.
Or if you think we are fabulous and you would like to subscribe to our page, click down here.
Thank you.
Bye.